We're back on the Extra Point. UFC 269 is this weekend in Las Vegas, and perhaps the most exciting fighter is also the most outspoken. The Valley Zone's Suga Sean O'Malley sitting down with our very own MMA guru David Caltabiano here on Arizona's Family. It's time to step into an all-new Caltabiano's Corner.
Hey, welcome to Caltabiano's Corner. I'm David Caltabiano. Tonight we're featuring one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC, and he lives right here in the Phoenix area. He calls himself the unranked champ. Suga Sean O'Malley, the bantamweight, is facing off against Raulian Paiva this Saturday night on UFC 269.
Suga Sean O'Malley!
Welcome to the Suga Show.
I'm very patient. I pick my shots, and I'm always looking for a walk-off. I'm always looking for a viral knockout.
Before this flashy fighter with even flashier hair started KOing 135ers in UFC, the Montana native with humble beginnings moved to Arizona 8 years ago to follow another fighter he looked up to.
Saved up $2,000 and drove down by myself.
How'd you save up that money? What were you doing before fighting? Were you like serving tables or busing?
I was working at a group home with 8 mentally disabled people from age. I think the youngest girl was like 20 years old and the oldest guy was like 70, and they had all different, they were all different levels. So they all needed help doing chores. I would drive them to work, and it was actually a really cool job.
Now the 27-year-old is a social media star with nearly 2 million followers on Instagram, a gifted striker who trains at several gyms across the valley, including the MMA lab.
Suga Sean O'Malley!
When did you realize, like, I'm gonna make it as a professional fighter?
I just knew when I moved down here that I was, I moved down here and I got beat up every single day. Like every time, every practice, I'd get beat up really bad and I would question like, damn, can I do that? I wanted to be rich and famous. I wanted that since I was a kid for whatever reason. I feel like just some people want it. Some people don't care, and for whatever reason, when I was a kid growing up, I wanted that. It's like, this is it, this is my way.
He's a true phenom in the sport with just one loss on his record to Chito Vera, but he'll tell you he's still undefeated.
That fight in particular, I didn't feel like his skills beat my skills, and I'll say that forever. I've watched it so many times. In slow motion, he threw a kick and his toe, literally his big toe, hit a perennial nerve behind my leg, and it completely shut my leg off. Like my foot was numb. We were in the cage together for like 2 minutes, and I was getting the better of him.
Now Suga is hoping to get the better of Raulian Paiva on Saturday night for UFC 269. What can they expect from the Suga Show?
Better hair. My hair is, it's looking crazy right now. We got some sweet hair coming. I plan on having to beat him up just like I had to beat up Chris, just like I had to beat Thomas Almeida up.
Suga Sean is fighting on the main card for UFC 269 on Saturday night. It is a pay-per-view event, but you could watch our full interview on video or listen to it on a podcast. It's going to be on our website at azfamily.com.